Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny, today with a great video, an exciting video, because I'm finally dealing with some movie monster series figures. It's been a while, as you can tell by my anger and my frustration at my lack of appreciation for the movie monster series. Should I call it that? Not really. Okay, I love the movie monster series. Okay, it's probably the most collected line in my collection. But sometimes you just need a break. I was focusing on a lot of other things, and typically MMS, yeah. Don't want to fuck up the acronym. MMS is pretty easy to come by, although some of these are, so a lot of these figures are becoming exclusives. I don't think any of these are, but there's a lot of Godzilla store exclusive, whatever, nowadays. I already talked about that, so you know how I feel. Anyway, as you can see from that handwriting on there, this package actually comes from Beast of the East. So I've done a video on them before, and I enjoyed the first package I got. There is something that we're going to talk about here that I would like to address with them, but still, we'll cross that bridge. But I have dealt with them before, and I like them, so that's why I went back to them. They had free shipping on orders over $125, which is a lot of money. But when you kind of buy your figures in bulk like I do, like you wait for a few to come out and buy them in bulk, it kind of saves. So that's what I did here, and that's why I rolled with them. And the last time I ordered from them, they gave me a pen that said Beast of the East, and I was hoping to get another one. Will we? We'll find out. But the box is open. Let's go. And first figure off the bat, we need to talk about something. So there's 5 figures in here, and one of them is obviously this new King Ghidorah 2001, Guardian Ghidorah, as I call it. And as you can see, the box it looked like whoever packaged this, they had Ghidorah in the center of the box to fit the wings. But obviously with shipping and then how warm the box gets, especially the inside, the vinyl gets softer, the figure starts to shift around, and what we got here, or what I got here, unfortunately, is a very warped wing. Some of the heads are warped too, but those are easier fixes. The main thing was the wing. That's pretty bad warp right there. So my one critique right now to Beast of the East, and I might even email them kindly and just respectfully let them know, like, I'm not looking for a refund, just want to give some just let you know my experience, pretty much telling them, like, hey, maybe for some of these bigger winged figures, we might consider looking into some bigger boxes. As of the making of this video, I've already kind of made some improvements to it, because luckily it's soft vinyl. It's easy to fix. Well, I'm still taking my time fixing it. It definitely has been improved. I probably need to heat it up a bit more and find another way to stretch it out, because now it's like the very tip of it is still curling. So still needs some work to be done. Anyway, moving on, to go along with it, we have Godzilla 2001. And this figure, we're looking at the tags right now. Tags so far look great for both figures. Very happy, very colorful. I'm very happy that they're very colorful. So yeah, and this figure looks great. Look how nice this gentleman looks. Totally not a rude guy. People love to see him come to town, and he will not blow up like an atomic bomb. So very, very polite. Look at those eyes. Yeah, I like this figure. I like him more in hand. I remember the promo images. I was like, yep, that's him from 2001, the movie GMK. But having it in hand, I'm like, oh, this figure's actually pretty cool. Like, maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh in my head. But do recommend him. So, it has basic posability. You know how the movie monster series goes. It's nothing special. You're not doing some SH Monster Arts high-up poses here. Oh, this guy, okay. I talked about him. This is Godzilla 2002. I might have said 2003 before in the previous video when I was talking about this figure. This is 2002. We know because he does not have the scar on his chest. And they for sure, probably next year at some point, are going to re-release this figure with an added scar, because it's just going to take the same exact mold, the same paint, but they're just going to add a scar on his chest. And then they're going to call it the 2003 gun. the 3 Godzilla, and I'm going to buy it because that's how I am. That's how we all are. And if you're not like it, you are now because it's contagious. I'm passing it through the screen. You're wasting money on these vinyls now. And I hope yours comes warped too. I'm playing. Okay. We're having some fun. Card looks really good. And the figure looks amazing. I love this suit. I love the design. Millennium has some of my favorite suits. So this one, that's a first in the line though, that 2002 for the Movie Monster series figures. And really I think 6-inch scale too in terms of soft vinyl. So very happy to finally see it. Right here we have Godzilla Evolved finally, and he has a price tag on him for some reason. I think they do that when they're probably in storage. And this figure, again, a little warped, but kind of the usual warp that I'm used to getting when it comes to ordering these soft vinyls from wherever, even the Godzilla store. So I already fixed him. It's his legs. They're like squeezed together. His thighs are chafing. There's this tag here that's fucking terrible. And nothing. I mean, like the tag's condition is fine. I don't care about that. It's just like we just look at all the other tags we just looked at and how great they look with the pictures and the artwork and all that. And then you have these ones, like they couldn't do any better. You couldn't get like an image of Godzilla Evolved. It just I hate that tag. I hate it. And this is one that I already know to take the tag off. But if you know me, I have a binder filled with the tags that I keep because I don't throw them away. Because they're just fun to kind of go through and look at them. These don't. I still have it. I already cut it off. I still have it, but part of me is just like, it's not even like worth keep. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I will. But part of me is just saying, like, is it even worth it? Because it's so boring and generic. It's like a tag you see at a toy at Walmart, and then sure enough, here's the Kong to go with it. The tag is the same thing. They couldn't just get a cool image of Kong. Look at the back of the tag, though. You'll see in a second. Like, they have a nice shadow artwork that they do. But on the front, it's just, like, as if they ran out of time. Like, they're on a time limit to get images. And the intern who's in charge of getting the artwork for the tags, he couldn't figure out how to screenshot an image of Kong from the trailer to put on the tag. So they just slapped the logo on it. This figure's fine. It's just what I expected. It's the same Kong figure from before, now with the added beast glove and some different. I think there's a few extra scars on there, and I like the Kong figure from before. It's not my favorite rendition of Kong, but it's still a good figure. So happy to have this one, and he has his beast glove, which is cool. So, yeah, his feet are also maybe warped. I couldn't tell because it is hard to stand him up, but like. It's just, I can't tell if they're warped or not. Anyway, it's not a huge deal. And the unfortunate thing here, though, is I did not get another Beast of the East pen. So that was sad. So they have something in common with Big Bad Toy Store where they make me promises with pens and stickers, and then on the following orders, I don't get those pens or stickers. And it breaks my heart. So now I have no pens to sign my checks with. What will I do? Anyway, we're going through the figures again. Godzilla Evolved and Kong, they look good. I definitely do like the Godzilla Evolved more than the Playmates Godzilla Evolved. This Bandai, I like this Bandai one more than the Playmates one. I bring that up because I did the whole like Bandai versus Playmates, and I mentioned I didn't have the Bandai Evolved yet, but I still chose it, and I'm letting you know now, I'm sticking to my word. I do like it more. All these other figures are great too. Still prefer the Playmates Kong, by the way, over the Bandai one. Oh my goodness, I just destroyed all of them. Jesus. The 2001 and 2002 Godzilla right there are fantastic. Highly recommend those figures. Please buy a cake, put them on top of the cake, and put it on the center of your coffee table for the guests to see this holiday season, because that's how good these figures are. That's how much I recommend them. Ghidorah. Listen, Guardian Ghidorah, as I call it again, is not my favorite, but this figure is still good. I didn't get to, maybe I'll do it in a separate comparison. I wanted to compare it to the bootleg version of this one I have that's in 6-inch scale that has posable wings. I looked at it in person, and there's some slight differences, and I think I may prefer the Movie Monster series more, but the bootleg I still give credit to because that was a very good bootleg in my opinion. I still think it is. But maybe I'll show that in a community post or maybe a separate short or something. It's just unfortunate with the whole warped wing. I'm still working on it. Hopefully it can fix it. If not, it's not the end of the world. But it's something that I'll keep in mind. I definitely would still buy it from Beast of the East again. You know, maybe just we'll see what else is coming out here soon, because I know we got some new stuff on the horizon. I saw, kind of just rambling right now. So they have the Cybot Godzilla and the Flying Mecha Godzilla. So people who ordered from Japan, they're getting those now. Most people are. But then I look at the US Godzilla store, and they're up for pre-order on there, which I wanted to pre-order from there because I want to support that store too. And they're cheaper on there too. The other reason why I want to go on there. But it's saying like Cybot Godzilla, despite the figure getting to people here in the States like around this time of recording, the Godzilla store in the US says they're not expecting those to get over here till February. Like, that's crazy to me. That's like, what's going on? I get it, it's a toy. It's not like a necessity. Like, I need this. Like, it's gonna save my life. Like, I'm on life support. I need this. Like, but I'm like, what is going on? Like, what supply chain are they using, where they're getting those figures months after everyone else? So I don't know. I didn't order it yet. I may consider going through like Beast of the East has it, Showcase has it. The only thing with both of those is they're selling them for about $50 compared to like the $35 that the Godzilla store has. So it's one of those things where it's like you pay a bit extra. Like if you want both those figures as soon as possible, you're gonna pay from at least, you know, obviously I'm talking about Beast of the East and Showcase. I in this hobby, I'm definitely not paying like $30 shipping to get a figure. I'm not that desperate, but no shame if you do it though. I understand. I don't want to sound like I'm an asshole. I talk about me, what goes through my head. But I can wait like a week or two and go through like Showcase or something. But that's like $50. So to get both of them, that's $100, not including shipping. And then why am I having a brain fart? I don't know. You know what I mean? Where it's like I go through the Godzilla store, it would probably be about $70 altogether for both figures. So you save $30, but they're not coming out till way later. And unfortunately, the Godzilla store is known to just delay figures, usually by a month. So that means that figure might not come out till like March. So I don't know. I'm deciding. I might just say, hey, you know what? Save the money. Again, it's a toy. I can wait. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Like I said, Beast of the East, you still, for the most part, besides that Ghidorah, you still pleased me. You haven't lost a customer. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope all is well. I hope you all take care. And I'll see you all next time.